Good morning, YouTube, and everybody in my landscape and lawn care community. Adrian Stewart, Legend Landscape. It is Friday. Yeah, I said that all exciting, huh? Well, because it's supposed to be raining today, and you know my thing with rain. I still try to knock out rain. You know what? I keep forgetting. I don't know. Maybe that's too bright. I don't know. Maybe I should turn on the other one. That better? Yeah, maybe. Anyway, I'm leaving a little earlier today. It's 5:30 in the morning. Just trying to get some things wrapped up before I head out. Meet up with Troy, and we'll head down to Silver Spring today. From what I saw on the weather map, it looked like, there was some huge, like wide range of rain that was heading from the south. It's in Virginia right now. And they said by the time it starts getting up this way, a lot of it's going to start breaking up, so it won't be as heavy. But I don't know. They made it seem like there'd be some heavy showers, light showers, breaks in between, pick back up in the afternoon, blah, 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 So I just need to get a couple residentials done as far as the mowing, and that's it. I mean, as far as anything else, we could probably visit some commercial properties, just throw in some details, but that's the plan today. Oh, and I forgot, at my video yesterday I put up that I had a new phone mount, but I didn't put the clip that was show the mount and everything. Must have been tired yesterday, must have missed it. It showed me I think I was gonna go check if there was anything available in Best Buy, but I didn't throw the clip up after I left there. And I think at the end of the clip or end of the video, I made a mention about my new mount, but I never showed it. So anyway, and I don't know if you guys can see it, but this is what it is. It's a mount like that. That's on my dash. And I will probably show this later, like maybe take video of the mount so you can see, because I don't know if it's too dark for you guys to see or not, but hey, I think you can get the point of like what I got to what I'm about to show you now, of what I had. And this is what I had before. It was just, something like this that was up on the window. And I'm thinking, as it was up on the window, like it'd start to shake, especially if I had the case on the phone. Which, by the way, I have the case on the phone now. And it's not, I don't see it shaking really much. I just kept saying, if I see it shake, then I'm going to take the phone out and put it in there by itself. But it seems to be working pretty good, man. Yeah, I like that. I like that it's sturdy. I like that, it's just right there. Yeah. Anyway, I'll follow up with that a little later. I'm glad to finally have that there for now. Whereas, you saw the shaking when I drove. A lot of times I try to stop recording as I was driving because I didn't want to just have a video of just of me in there. So a lot of times recently I was making the videos before I would start driving, because it was driving me crazy. So yeah, on to the shop. Should be there next 10-15 minutes here, and we shall see how the day goes. We'll take footage as I think of it. And hopefully the plan today is get this stuff knocked out, get back, and be done for the week as far as all the work that needed to get done. Sunday, be right back at it. Yeah, it started to drizzle a little bit here as I'm on the ICC now. So I'll get back with you guys a little later. it's about to let loose soon here, so it's gonna be pretty interesting. As I can see the clouds looking really dark and gray. So I'm heading on out. I already left the shop. About to meet up with Troy here, and we shall see what happens, because it's not looking good. But that doesn't scare Legend Landscape. Hey guys, out here in the Silver Springs property real quick, just to check and see how the roundup spraying I did on Sunday was on the upper, let me see if I can show y'all, like up top there, and then over here, and everything is dying off pretty good. We got Troy blowing over here. So, yeah, I mean, I would walk up there. We just came from down there, but everything is fried the way it's supposed to be. I'm just gonna walk up here and see what's going on. So, all right, hopefully y'all can hear me now. He's just blowing the mulch back up on the bed. There's a bit of a slope here, so the mulch pretty much washes down. It is starting to drizzle here. Just wanted to stop by here real quick because I know that it's hard to get parking around here, so we kind of double parked real quick so I can see how this place is looking. And real quick, and then we're gonna go to these residentials that's like 5 minutes away. Yeah, I think we need to pull a couple of these weeds right here. Okay. Oh man, it is wet out here. Yeah, I see a couple of weeds. I think I just wanna get over here real quick. Yeah, look at that big daddy of a weed. And that big daddy of a weed. Whoops. And this big daddy. Okay, we've got a couple more over here. As I turn around, I'm glad I'm stopping here. As you guys see what I see. Alright. See another one here. Okay. Alright, well, I think I'm just gonna stop this and get back to the truck and load this up. And have Troy come up here real quick with me and pull a couple of these weeds that I see right here, and so we can get the heck out of here and go to the next spot. So I'll get with you guys later. the rain, so we about to get at it. Get back with you guys a little bit. Okay, finishing up. Thing was crazy wet out there, man. Whew. Had to double, triple cut some areas because that's like every 2-week property on the right side, and couldn't mow it the last time when it was supposed to be done last week, just because of the fact of they were getting siding done. So yeah, so we got that all taken care of. Everything's looking good, and Troy's still blowing here. Show you what's going on. So, just letting you know, that's how some of it's looking here, just so you can see. It's pretty long. You know, did the best. It's raining right now, so it was raining when we was doing the property, and you know, and this one over here didn't need to be double cut. This was something we hit last week. Okay, probably you've seen before. Maybe the other one that we missed last time you didn't get to see, but obviously I took some footage as you will see in this video. And yeah, just like I said, you know, rain don't scare us. You know, we know what we're doing in the rain. It's kind of slacking up a little bit, but so we're good on that end as far as mowing. They're pretty much saying I think the rain's still going to be coming, like heavier. So we're going to probably go to another site in Bethesda, which has no grass, to commercial site, to pretty much see, you know, how it's looking, the details and things we need to take care of while we're there. And other than that, we'll probably go back to Rockville, take care of some details out there as well. But we're rocking, baby. We are rocking. All right, guys, back here in Bethesda. Still kind of drizzling, raining, whatever you want to call it. pretty much going to weed these properties, take care of a lot of details. Trying to see about putting some Roundup spray, even if it's raining, because I know I can get some of these crack weeds, and I know the rule of thumb is like you're not supposed to be spraying in the rain. But through my experiences over the decades, I've sprayed in the rain and I've still seen some pretty good results. So I think I'm gonna spray on some hard surfaces anyway. And that's just me because I've seen my, going through my own experiences of what I've seen, like results happen. So I just want to take care of some of those things while we're here. And and then like anything I see as far as detail work on weeds and suckers on trees and what have you, we're going to take care of here. And just going to get my little 4-way hose key so I can get it from one of these hose bibs from over here. I got to check and see, but it seems like the rain's starting to come down a little bit more now. Close this up. Oh, close this up and see if my hose bib key works. It's one of those things you need to make sure you get, because you run to these properties where you need some water, and you can't get anything. Whew. Yeah, it always sucks when there's a place that has water and you can't get anything out. So let's see. All right. I don't think anything's coming out of there. Oh, there you go. Okay. Seems like that's going to work for me. So, and the rain is coming down. Oh yeah. Got that key. Yeah, I found the key. So good, but now I see the rain coming down. You could probably just go like under that part over there, just to, until it slacks up, if it slacks up. Okay. And just so you won't be out here. Okay. All right. I know probably people think like, what are they doing out here in the rain? But yeah, we're working. That's what we're doing. It's gonna come down a little heavier, but let's see what we can get done. All right, guys. I will get back at you in a little bit. All right. We were getting a good amount of work done. And two things happened. One, it started raining heavier, which we were kind of working through. I did get my backpack filled up, but it was starting to pour down. But then we had these parking meter, or parking, what do you call them, meter maids or whatever, that walk around here, drive around here, and saying that I can't park here. So we're going to just wrap this up and head on to Rockville. We did a good amount here, but I'm not getting a ticket. It's always better when I park without the trailer, because there's a place I can park, but we'll have to save it for another day. All right, get with you guys later. Hey guys, over here at the Rockville property and the shopping center in Rockville, and we left Bethesda, as I was saying, because it was starting to rain. We weren't trying to stick it out, but it was the fact that the security that drives around giving tickets in that area was just saying we had to move. So we left from there just because of that, and headed out to Rockville. where it's not raining right as we speak. So we're going to spend an hour here deadheading roses, as you can see. We're going to take care of those type of things, and do a couple of, pulling the suckers off the crepe myrtles, and just taking care of weeding details, and then I'm gonna call it a day. So I shall see you guys when I see you. Alright guys, we almost wrapped up here, but we deadheaded a lot of these roses here. I'm gonna climb up here to show you the other ones. Yeah, and we made sure to, obviously cut just above, the 5 leaves that you're supposed to, and not just taking your pruners and just chopping everywhere everywhere you see a deadhead. We didn't do nothing like that. We did it the right way, so we can produce some more blooms or don't take away from the blooms that's going to come in the next couple of weeks there. It's starting to rain a little bit here. Got about 10 minutes left until we knock off, so we'll see if we finish this last little bit. If not, we'll just save it for another day, but we're plugging away, baby. We're plugging away. All right, yeah, like I said, just started raining. So we're knocking off, and I just sent Troy off. It's about 12:15. He left maybe like 5 some minutes ago, and we're just trying to fill in the time, until now. Could have stayed to 1 or whatever, but battling the rain, it's only but so much of it you obviously can work in, and it's Friday too, so I know he still has to work his second job at around 2 o'clock, but yeah, I got everything done that I needed to get done like I planned on it, and got a little bit of extra things done by stopping at those commercial properties and doing a little something there while we were there. But like I said, we're going to double back on Sunday, just after we do the work in Virginia. We're going to double back there, just to see if we can do anything else, to fill in the time for on Sunday. Saturday, we won't be doing anything. Like I said, usually those days, on Saturdays, I kind of take that day as a day of being off, but it doesn't always mean I'm off, because if I got proposals or things to still work on administratively, I do take the time on that day to do it as well. But usually Saturdays I take off, to be with the fam, be with my son, go do things, together, and not just that, and just try to relax. Sometimes I feel the need, I want to sleep, take a longer sleep wake as far as waking up, and then maybe after being out during the day or something, and if I don't have anything to do, sometimes I'll try to catch up on some sleep. I don't know, try to do some regular stuff besides work. Maybe watch TV, watch some movies, sports, depending on what's on. even though the sports right about now is about to get boring because basketball's over with. I'm not too much into baseball. I'm into football, pro football, college basketball, so when it gets to this time of the year, it's kind of like, well, actually World Cup is on. I'll watch World Cup. I don't mind watching that, soccer, but baseball, hockey just ended, so I'm not really into that, even though, the Capitals won the Stanley Cup, which has been a big deal, but I'm not jumping up for joy. I mean, I respect that they won, and, it was a big thing because they, hadn't had a Stanley Cup here, I don't even think ever, or it's been a long time or something. So, I mean, Ovechkin, that's the only thing I'm happy that he got the Stanley Cup, because I do remember him coming into town as a young guy and was supposed to be the next big thing, and he's become that. He just didn't have a championship to back it up, but he has that now. I give him that. I got respect for Ovechkin. I'm happy for him. As far as saying the Capitals, I'm a fan. I'm not even a fan because, I'm just not. But anyway, I was just bringing up hockey because I knew that was something that was on when basketball was over. So anyway, I mean, I find other things to do that's not work related, just to relax and just, knowing that Sunday I'm getting right back into it. But the way things have been going, I'm still playing catch up with proposals and things of that nature too. So I try not to work, but it's just in me, man. It's just in me to, like, I want to be, on point, on top of what I'm doing, and not, I know no matter how organized I get, that there's going to be a bunch of stuff that's going to just the next week just throw a monkey wrench in my program. That always happens. So I try to be prepared for that, knowing that no matter how how organized I get, that I know there's going to be something that's going to jump that I'm not expecting in my way, that I got to be prepared and adjust for. And so I figured let's say I don't get it organized, and then that Monday comes and stuff just falls in my lap, then all the stuff I didn't get organized, I'm just stacking, because the new stuff is, piling up. So I try to knock off as much as I can, even with being off the weekends, even when I'm working Sunday and I get back, I don't know. A lot of people, you need to stop working as much. Well, this is my business, and I know what's going on with it, and I like to be on top of it as much as I can, because there's still some things that I need to be doing, but I don't have the time to do. So, oh well, I know what's at stake. I know what I need to do. That's all that matters. I feel you that you're looking at me, and every time you turn around, oh, he's just working. Oh, he's just working. I mean, I was doing that when I was working for other companies. I was busting my butt the same way. Putting in a lot of hours, managing things. So, it's nothing new. People are used to me doing this, and they'll get to the point where they'll just say, what are you about to pull in front of me, girl? Okay, I'm about to say, because this is one parking spot where I'm about to pull out. I don't have much room, and they can lock me in here because I got somebody behind me too. But anyway, I kind of lost train of thought, but I know I was talking about working a lot, and everyone knows that this is what I've been doing for years in this field, and I've worked a lot, and they didn't take time for yourself, or they try to want to do things, and I'm just like, I'm working. He always saying he's working. That's an excuse. If you really want to be somewhere, you'll be there. Like, trust me. I wish I could spend more time with my family, my son, and things, which I'm trying to work hard towards getting things straight, so I can get to a point that I can relax. Everyone thinks it's there's people that understand. Don't get me wrong. There are people that understand, but there are a lot of people that just think it's just full of crap. I'm just always saying I'm working, and just to not come out and go anywhere. I'm like, please, I want to have fun, but I know what's more important too. So I let them say whatever or think whatever they think. I know my business, and people see me as I'm posting, as I'm doing, these vlogs, and they see I'm out here working, and I know they know I'm working, because there are a lot of people that want me to do work for them, and I don't even have the time to get to them. So you landscapers know what I'm talking about, and your lawn care providers, you know what I'm talking about. We don't have much time for anything, so any little time that we do get to try to relax and have fun, we take advantage of it. But we know, like, that's short-lived, and we got to go right back at it. Now, for those of you who got your businesses all set to where you got crews working out the way you want, and you got management there in place, and you can take vacations and do whatever you want to do at any given time, you know, more power to y'all. Y'all got your stuff in order. You know, I get it. You know, you got your things at a level to where you're comfortable with the people you got working in the field, and you can do what you need to do and take vacations and go wherever. I'm not at that point right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm just coming up on a year, and you know, I'm growing. You know, definitely growing, but you know, I'm not where I'm feeling comfortable to be like, all right, these guys can do this, and I'm taking a vacation over in Mexico and just letting the business do whatever it do. I'm not at that point yet, but I'm working towards it. So enough of that. I'm about to take my butt on back to the shop and take my butt on home. It's early. It's about 12 something, so you know, I'm gonna get off early today, and so I'll take today to be a time for me to do some things with the fam, and you know, even if it's raining, I'll take today to do something, because usually I'll be working until, you know, late on Friday. So there you go. Hey, there you go. I found some time to do something, y'all. Strong J. Let me stop messing with y'all. All right, guys. Your boy Adrian Stewart here, Legend Landscape. I just wanted to bring something to you guys' attention that some of you guys already know. Those shoes, those Kujo Yardwears. Oh man, I've had them for a week, and I've already said they were comfortable from the jump. And everything I've been doing, mowing, just working in the field, they've been fine. Today I got to really experience some wet weather. Grass that was just wet, everything was just wet, everything was just wet. And this is how they look now. Obviously, they look like, you know, they've been through some crap, but I'm gonna tell you that my feet don't feel wet at all. They feel good, nice and comfortable, nice and warm. So I'm just gonna let you guys know, y'all should get yourselves a pair as soon as possible. All right, all right. Everybody, I'm back, and I'm heading home. So just left the shop. Man, I tell you, I was at the shop just, you know, rearranging some things, taking some things off, cleaning, etc. And while I was there, it was raining off and on. Right now, it's like little drizzle here. One thing I say about the weather crew, at least Fox News, Fox 5 DC, whatever it is, Fox, they call it Fox 5 DC. At least they were right. I don't know about the other news stations or whatever. But it, you know, it's like every time you look at the weather in the morning time, you're just like, okay, is it gonna be right today? I mean, 9 times out of 10, you know, you probably think they're gonna be right, but then there's some times when, you know, like, they're just off base, or they can't really predict it like that, you know, 100%. They can give you an idea, then something could change along the way. But it was spot on today. You know, always like to see how it's going to end up, and one thing I can say, it was spot on. And regardless of it, I did get a lot of work done, as you will see. And just happy with what, you know, we got done with, you know, considering the conditions. So yeah, so I'm heading home, and I'm not shaking over here. The new phone mount is looking pretty good, so I'm talking to you as I'm driving. Don't have to go through all that shaking, except for probably when I hit some bumps or whatever. But yeah, I got the new mount. And I don't know. I think I still got it back there. I think I showed you guys this morning. It's been a long day. Well, not that long. It's like almost 3 o'clock. But I know I showed it to you this morning. that's pretty much what I have, and it's working like a champ. So it was that, or there was this other thing they had that it was weird. It was like, I don't know, it was some type of magnet on that you could put on the back of your phone, and you just, and it sticks to like the mount. And I was looking at this, and that looks nice, but I was just having this feeling like, I don't know, like it's about maybe $5 more. But this one here was about $39. The other one that I'm talking about, I think was $45, $44. I don't know if I can find that other one I had. Oh, there it is. This old piece of junk, which I know was a piece of junk when I got it, from Home Depot. I believe this was like $8, and you get what you pay for. I mean, if you're not worried about, doing videos and things like that, then hey, this is probably for you. You just have your phone up there, GPS, or it's hands-free. It does the job. But for what I'm trying to do here, let's on to the next person, because it's too much shaking for me. Yeah, another thing, and I don't know if I mentioned this because so many things be going through my mind while working and doing videos. I lose track sometimes. But I believe yesterday yesterday or the day before, I think a couple days I put on Instagram, obviously trying to get more subscribers. I asked for like 100 just so I could get, what I saw in the settings was that in order to get a custom on YouTube, I saw in the settings that in order to get a custom URL, that you have to have 100 subscribers in order to be eligible. And right now I have a link that you can click on, but it's like all these letters and numbers blah, 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 all across the way. But you click on it, you can get to my YouTube page. So I mean, I can't be mad at it, but I like to see it say @Legend Landscape, So in order to get that, I have to have 100 subscribers. And when I first asked, I think I was around just under 30, I think I was just under 30 subscribers. And I put it on Instagram, asking, there were a good amount that were coming. Then I went to my Facebook page and asked people, and still people are still doing it now. And for what I remember when I last checked, I think it was close to, I know it was around 70 or a little bit over 70, which I appreciate everyone trying to help me out there. Sometimes you would think like, oh man, a lot more of you guys can help me out. But, I know a lot of you guys on the social media pages are just worried about what's going on your post and talking trash and sports and or whatever you guys are into. I see it, like when I get a chance to look through the news feed, you guys are talking about what's going on, like in the topics today and in your own lives, just talking about what you want to talk about, and you can care less about if Adrian the Legend Landscape needs some subscribers. Oh man, I tell you, it's a trip. Because sometimes, and I've realized this throughout the times even when I didn't have my business, or if I was trying to promote something for the company I was working for, or even when I see other people trying to promote something for themselves, it always seems like all the people that, that you have friends or your connections or whatever it is on your social media, it always seems like when it has to do with promoting business or something with money or whatever, people could care less. Most of the people could care less about it. But if it comes down to talking trash and sports and making fun of somebody, boom, you get a lot of people who will promote that and they share it all day long. I mean, don't get me wrong, I do the same too. I mean, when I'm talking trash and sports and coming up with memes and, or see other memes and share them and, I get it. It's all funny. We all into it. But I start to think sometimes like, damn, like, why can't y'all get the same energy when it comes to someone that's trying to, promote themselves? Now I'm not getting mad about it. I mean, I'm still going to do me promote, if there are like 1 or 2 people, 100 people, whatever, it's not gonna ruin my day. It's, you know, because I'm still gonna promote myself outside of social media, on social media. You know, I that's just the way I am. I don't stop because, you know, I don't get but a couple of people from social medias that are following me, subscribing, or liking my Facebook page. You know, I'm gonna still keep putting stuff up. If only a couple people look at it, oh well. Eventually, you know, it'll get out there. But I just find it funny after looking at like my own stuff and then look at other people that promote. Like, people pay that no mind most of the time. Oh, that's just him trying to get some more business. Oh, that's just him trying to get that. But yeah, I could put up some things of like trolling and talking trash, making fun of someone else's team, and make one of the nicest memes and nice meme videos or whatever, and that joint will go viral. And if it won't go viral, you know, like to that degree of like everywhere, to viral to the point of like, you know, everyone on the friends list, that everyone's just, they spend all day just sending these, you know, videos and memes all day long. And I'm thinking like, damn, do you guys work? You know, I'm just like, is that y'all job? I mean, I can spread it around enough too, you know, but I work. You know, and if I'm going to spread something around, I think I'm going to spread my business around. That's what's putting money in my pocket. So, and feeding my family. But I don't know, man. It's funny. I mean, I don't know if some of you guys have experienced what I'm talking about. Let me know. Like other, you know, companies out there, landscape, whatever. Have you noticed the same thing? That when you're trying to promote something of yours, that you see like it's like a small amount, you know, of people that are really like having your back or trying to help support you, and yet when it comes to other stuff that doesn't really mean much, people are all over it. I don't know, that's something I've noticed. But hey, like I said, it's not hurting me. It's not making me cry. It's not making me feel something about people that I know or whatever. You know, I'm going to continue. Like I said, I'm going to continue promoting myself, putting my videos up, pictures, my jobs. You know, I get a lot of calls from it. You know, don't get me wrong. I get a lot of calls and messages in my inboxes and DMs of wanting work and estimates. Now, I can't get to all of them, but because of what I show and what I, you know, post and share a lot at a time, it gets me more business. People like what I do, and they want me to do something for them. So that's why, I mean, I'm just going to keep doing it, you know, and it's up to people. And I think it's like a twofold thing with me. I mean, I share it to get business, but also share it, you know, there's a lot of people, family, friends, you know, that, you know, follow me and stuff. So, I mean, you know, we don't always get to see each other. So, hey, I'm showing them what I'm doing. What's Adrian doing? That's what I'm doing. On this day, work, you know, and some people can appreciate that, be it if they're like in this area or out of state, you know, they'd like to see like, you know, what family members are doing. So I kind of do it like on a twofold thing. It's like to promote myself, get business, but at the same time being able to show, you know, friends and family what I'm doing. That's it. Keeping up with me. Nothing more, nothing less. But anyway, I'm actually almost home, but I'm actually picking up some food. The family wanted some Mexican food. So I'm picking that up before I, you know, usually we'll probably go to the restaurant, but I guess because of the weather, it's probably just better to, you know, pick it up and take it home. And of course, when you got a little one, 4-year-old like we have, he has his good moments and his bad moments. He can be out with you in public in a restaurant, and he's acting like the good little soldier that he is. And then he got those moments like, what? Boy, what are you know, we about to leave, man. You better stop playing with me. You know, You can't even concentrate on eating on those moments, because those days when your child of that age is acting like that, they're just like, oh gosh, why did we come out? So it's kind of like you're gambling, like you don't know what you're rolling with when you're gonna go to the out in public, or how your kid's gonna act at that moment. So, but I love them to death. You got to take the good with the bad, and trust me, there'll be some bad. So I'm going to see him here in a little bit too. So, all right, folks, I think I've rambled my mouth probably way too much as usual, but hey, that's what you get when you deal with Adrian and Legend Landscape. Sometimes he just runs his mouth too much. I'm sure some people can relate. I'm sure there's a lot of people that run their mouth too, because I see them. I see a lot of you guys' videos, and I see some people that just, whoo. I'm like, dang, is there a limit? Did you stop at 2 hours? Or oh. All right, y'all. I will catch up with you probably on Sunday, unless something pops off on Saturday. I usually take that time, to relax and chill and do what I need to do on my own and with family. So I will get back with you when I get back with you. See you then. Have a great weekend, everybody.